Everybody, how you doing out there? In this video, I'm going to quickly walk you through the syllabus and set up the class and Blackboard Ultra and all that stuff. All right, so here's our homepage, English 1010, Composition 1, Summer 2026. There's the welcome start here. Here's the hello from Charles. There I am with a quick little hello message. This is where the syllabus and the syllabus video is going to be located. So before we go over anything else, let me pull up the syllabus and walk through this. All right. So this is English 1010 620 Composition 1 Distance Learning Summer 2026. My name's Charles Kell. You could just call me Charles. You don't need to call me professor or doctor. There's my email address if you need to get in contact with me about anything. Yeah, here's the course description. The purpose of this course is to enable students to write fluent, accurate, and effective essays, including research and documentation assignments. This class is distance learning, remote asynchronous, which means we will not be meeting. I'll be posting videos that walk the class through the lessons and assignments. It is your responsibility to watch and take notes on these videos. Even though we are not meeting, the course syllabus will structure the class based on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This will help guide where you should be and when you should be completing the readings and assignments and all that stuff. Everything is located on Blackboard, all the stuff. Because this class is remote asynchronous, it's your job to keep up with the readings, the work, and basically what's going on, right? You need to be proficient in navigating the Blackboard and all that stuff. If at any time during the semester you feel lost, or if you want to work on and cover additional topics, it's your job to let me know. So don't wait until week 5 or the end of summer. If you're having trouble early on, email me and we'll work it out. The entire class and readings will be available on weeks 1 through 6 on our Blackboard page. So where are we at? Now I'll show you this. So yeah, weeks 1, and you see how they're lined up there with the heading, weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go over that in a moment. That's the whole class. All right, so here are the learning outcomes. At the end of this course, you should be able to 1. Follow the writing process and principles in various assignments. 2. Use standard English grammar and mechanics. 3. Adapt a writing style that aids and enhances communication. 4. Apply critical thinking skills to all steps of the writing process, and to differentiate among inadequate, adequate, and superior presentation of ideas. 5. Analyze, evaluate, and synthesize several valid sources of information to produce well-reasoned and original essays in accepted academic format. 6. Examine and assess own and others' writing. 7. Develop information literacy skills in research and writing. 8. This is what we're leading up to, our big final paper. Research a topic with social, cultural, or historical implications to produce a 6 to 8 page research paper that integrates quoted and paraphrased material with MLA documentation. So yeah, this is what we're going to cover in 6 weeks. If we don't cover these things, I will have failed you miserably. There's no textbook for the course. All the readings are located on Blackboard, and I'll show you how to get to those in a moment. My policies. Please don't use the robot to write your paper. If I notice you're using a robot, I'll give you a 0, and you'll have to redo it. So just don't use the robot. All right, that's my spiel on that. Here's what you're concerned about, the grading policy. My classes are based off of 1,000 points. This is easy to calibrate your grade, so if you end up with 940 points, you got a 94%, right? So here's the breakdown. And I like to keep the class really streamlined. I hate busy work. I don't like a lot of moving parts. We have 4 discussion boards. And there's a video, I'll show you that when I click out of here. There's a video that walks you through how to do the discussion boards. And each discussion board works toward the paper. 4 discussion boards, each are worth 25 points apiece. So yeah, and then I have, if your assignments are late, please turn all your assignments in. If your assignments are late, you'll get a point deduction. So grading policy 1, discussion boards, and turning in work on time. 4 papers. So we have 4 discussion boards, 4 papers. That's the class. Paper 1, which is a narrative paper, that's worth 200 points. Paper 2, which is a narrative paper, that's worth 200 points. You're not going to include any outside sources in these papers. These are narrative papers, and there'll be videos that walk through these as well. Paper 3, you're going to be including a works cited and text citations, and paper 4 is the research paper with works cited and text citations. That's it. That's the class. 4 discussion boards and 4 papers. It's your job to keep up with readings, work, and basically what's going on. Be proficient, comfortable with navigating Blackboard, all that stuff. And again, I can't emphasize this enough. Reach out to me if you're struggling or if you don't know what to do or if you're having trouble with the paper. I'd rather you send me an email and we could talk than waiting and not doing the work. The grades will be available on your papers with detailed comments through Microsoft Word track changes on Blackboard and posted in the grade book. My goal is for everyone to get an A. All you have to do is follow the guidelines on the paper and you'll get an A. If you don't get the grade you want on a paper, you can revise and resubmit. So that's the grade breakdown. If you need accommodations, contact the DSS. Here's the schedule. So week 1, we start Tuesday, May 19th. Introduction, syllabus, assignment 1 handout. There's some pages I want you to look at. May 21st. This is the first discussion board due, some more pages, meal paragraphs, outlining, MLA, introductions, all this stuff. Our first paper's due May 26th. There's a quick turnaround this class. Some more pages. Second discussion board due. Second paper's due June 4th. Paper 3 handout. Third discussion board due. Some more pages. Third paper due. And then we're wrapping up with the good old research paper. So you see in the syllabus how everything's laid out here. If you go back to our class, so you see these weeks here, our class should, where are we? All right, here we are. We should mirror the syllabus. So you have week 1, right? And each one has a drop-down box. So, and then you have Tuesday, May 19th with another drop-down box. So there's pages 2 through 19. This is what I did. I think it's illegal, but I scanned pages from a textbook, and I want you to read these pages. So there's that. There are the pages. All right. So read those pages. They set up the class, and yeah. And so if you see 2 through 19 on there, the pages should correspond on here. I'm phasing out the textbook, so if there might be some pages on the syllabus that aren't aligned with the content, don't worry about them. Just look at the pages that are on here. And what's really important as well is you have these handouts with introductions, thesis statements, meal paragraph, conclusions, and I'm going to be uploading additional videos with these. So there's the first discussion board, right? And if you go up to the top, here are the discussion board guidelines, and there's a video where I walk you through how to do the discussion board. So any assignment and anything I give you, there will also be corresponding videos. I'm going to be making videos for paper 1. So there's paper 1, right? So Thursday, May 21st. Paper 1, here's the first paper. You can click on that. There's going to be a video that walks through that, and so on and so forth. So every day, every week, you're going to have these links and days, and everything's going to be on there, right? So, and wherever it says paper 1, that's where you'll access paper 1. You'll turn in paper 1. There's paper 2. But when you go to these papers, there'll be videos that walk you through how to do each one, how to set it up, all that stuff, so on and so forth throughout. There's going to be a link down here with a bunch of writing resources and videos and things with in-text citations and works cited and all that stuff. So my goal is to really keep this class simple to navigate, streamlined. I don't like a lot of busy stuff on here. It's not a lot of fireworks and fun stuff, but I like, it's easy to navigate. There's week 1, week 2. and if you just follow the syllabus, you'll see when things are due, right? And then for turning in papers, you'll look at the videos on paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, and paper 4. So that's the class, really. Uh, Discussion board guidelines, like I said, watch the video on that. And yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If anything is not clear, or if anyone has any questions at all, please feel free to email me, right? You have my email address right here on the syllabus. crkell@ccri.edu. There's my email. Email me with anything, okay? All right, so I think we covered the syllabus, the structure of the class. If you can't find something, remember to toggle these arrows, right? There's Tuesday, there are all these thesis statement handouts, and then there's Thursday here, paper 1, first discussion board. So, right? Look at these little handouts, and here are some more pages, notes for the first paper. So if you can't find something, look in the days, look in all these boxes. If you still can't find something, email me and we'll figure it out. All right, everybody, I think that's about it for the syllabus. I wish everyone good luck in the class.